Hey guys, it's your boy Say, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, we had to prepare for the festival. We had to do like this. We were practicing our presentation for the festival. That's what you call it. And then the childhood homie, one time as we were walking home, the childhood homie Sayori was asking if we would have walked with Yuri, the girl in the back, or we would have walked home with Sayori, the girl right here. And we chose to walk home with her because, she's the childhood homie. I ain't gonna dish her like that. We have so much together and shit like that. I know I just said that twice, but again, we are preparing for the festival on Monday. I don't know what day we are in for this one, but anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh, and before I get into it, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be stuttering a lot because I have really bad speech impediment. It's not that I can't read, like I said, it's real bad speech impediment. But hope you guys won't let that get in the way. I will not try to let that get in the way. And let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, this is where we left off at. So we gotta pick the words to describe these girls. Sayori is like the more like sweet, depressed type of girl. And Natsuki, she's like the fun one who has anger issues. Or Sundere. You guys don't know what Sundere is? Sundere is like they act like they don't like you, but they actually do. That's a Sundere. And Yuri, she's more fantasizing and like evil stuff like that. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna try to get Sayori because she's a childhood homie. So she likes sadness. Let's see, influent. Oh, that's her. That's her. Okay. Vertigo, that would be her. Holiday, that would be her. Valentine, that would be Natsuki. Okay. Anxiety, that's her. Like I said, they both like dark stuff. Her and Sayori and Yuri. They both like that shit. Hurt, that would be Sayori. Fear, that would be her. Pure, that would be her. Incapable, damn, that's her. Anime, that would be Natsuki. Games, that would be also no. Yep, that's her. Oh shit. Parfait, no. Cloud, shiny. Fuck. Okay, we starting over. Okay, we are back. Okay, Poof. That will be her. So we're gonna pick Rainbow. After image. Oh, that's fuck. Play, vibrant, dark, disarray, intellectual, childhood. We pick influent. That would be her. So skirt, that would be Natsuki. Infinite, it would be her. Joy, okay. Sadness, that would be her. Evanescent, that would be Yuri. Wrath, that would be Yuri. Kawaii, that would be Natsuki. Judgment, that would be Yuri. Swimsuit would be Natsuki. Color would be Natsuki. This own will be Sayori. No, no, what? Fireflies. Okay. Bliss, misfortune, lust, marriage. Special. Vertigo, that would be not, Yuri. Time would be Yuri. Dance would be Natsuki. No. Climax will be Yuri. Destiny would be Yuri also. Memories are Sayori. This one alone, Sayori. Bed. Not, I think it's Natsuki. Nope, Yuri. Sayori. I have to keep pronouncing between Sayori and Yuri. Get their names mixed up all the time. Okay. Raindrops, that will be Yuri. Insight, probably be Yuri. Yep. Doki Doki would be Natsuki. Playground would be Natsuki. Flower, okay, Sayori. Marshmallow, contamination, hair, fluffy, cute. Oh fuck, anger, oh pain. Okay, last one. Hop loud. Milk. Nope. So we're gonna see who we got. Hope we got Sayori, cause we got her like the last two poems we wrote. Okay. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of schoolwork where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I didn't say that word either. That's how it sounded like. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori anyway. Excuse me, bitch? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Toby, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything about Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Toby. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of the interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Toby. Me? How on earth would you come back to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light bulb was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Sorry. You're so funny, Toby. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how here we go again. Because that's just how she is when she's turned. Shit. I always read these extra fucking imaginary words. Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I do anyway? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Marva smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mouth. Out of my head. What the fuck? Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much I care about her. That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do. Besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I read my who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, since she's the downer. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Toby. Thanks. Huh? Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Toby. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have some time to put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Toby, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody notices it. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Toby. It was just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see all that, okay? I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. Talking to me like I'm your damn son. I'm gonna go home at a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well today, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I read my poem to next? Natsuki? Little jackass Natsuki? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Well, I mean, why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Yeah? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slagging off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Damn, bruh. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. I swear, I just want to drop kick Natsuki so bad. How the hell you call that a joke? Exactly. I would have been wrong if I was choke slammed her too. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that make your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathed in sunbeams that hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free on my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes you leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. I'm sorry. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. I almost said massage. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the messages later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and us both have us both write about it. Or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who should I read my poem to next? Let's go with Monica. Hi, Toby. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at this festival? Well, being in this club is the one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It also makes me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other each day. I mean, every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I've joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About Sayori's been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Toby, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye out on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Fuck if I know. You asking the wrong guy about this. Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of an old lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost at fit the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But what all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with the breath, she blows me back afloat. I still pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Philosophistical. Oh, shit, I don't know the word or anything. It was kind of my sorry. Okay. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, almost paradoxical. It's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? If everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, wouldn't we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Shut the fuck up. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid of... Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It could be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging than that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like you're having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No fucking thanks. Hold on, let me grab a drink of water. My throat is fucking, so I've been talking this much for a long time. I don't usually do that, but gotta try new things, Well done, Toby. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid of this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend more personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. But I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Toby? Yeah. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. I keep thinking this is professional, but it's personal. So sorry for keep getting that wrong. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? And as always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappearing you in some ways or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri? It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it, okay? Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Nah. All right. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're gonna take 30 seconds so I get my voice together. Okay, beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chaos. I cannot read. I'm sorry, I cannot read cursive like that, so please bear with me. Where the womb of earth chaotic shit. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds of endless enigma, the easiest way to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes, will gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you chasing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, and yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The safety is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into ultimate boundary line. Tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode the shore. Oh, erode at the shore. Like I said, I'm sorry, I can barely read cursive. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted to write us. She wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So Natsuki and Yuri basically wrote about the same thing. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second, dumbass. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Monica writing tip of the day? Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that's terrible. That something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always help lighten the mood a little, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. You know Natsuki is a savage. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. She got that corona. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That's that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. Stop being little thoughts. She even got her eyes closed like, how some dumbass motherfuckers. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself? Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can get the fuck also what I'm playing. And guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here and you know it. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have to be beautiful you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love the atmosphere. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts dying to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Toby. The one who is sorry, somebody keeps texting me. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would be probably a long way to give up on them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give it to you. Dirty work? It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting here on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Toby may not like being around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Toby to do. What are you saying? It will be extremely big ass word work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Toby to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You just... Look... Bro, she just literally said it's up to him. And now Monica's like, he should come over here with me. Bruh. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Toby, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Sorry, remote. Let's go with Sayori. I'm worried about her. Oh shit. I started skipping, I'm sorry. But Monica said... I picked Sayori, so it says, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. We're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Okay, let's go with Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on one sec. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only your work is already most suitable for one person, but you already have helped Sayori as well. But Toby was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the one who... You are the guys with... in fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have made such a big deal. Otherwise, this wouldn't have made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job as you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. Goddamn. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Toby to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Okay. Let's go with Natsuki. Don't worry. Shit, I keep pressing before I read it. Baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Nah, fam. She sound like she gon', I ain't gonna say too much. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? The reason why I picked Natsuki is I want to see if she really has feelings for me. I just want to see that, really. So that's everything, right? Anything else we will need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Fuck no. Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Toby? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. What the fuck? Bitch, what you say? Yuri just turned around sounding like that too. Sounded like she was gonna say that. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not a big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. It might not be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Doesn't mean. Ooh, Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried look. What? Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. The cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to help. You're going to make the atmosphere special. That would be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, do you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori, even if it didn't work out perfectly. I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to doing reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Oh, my character is gonna make it weird. Why would I do that? Because you're a freak too. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. Natsuki like, you better not call me for anything else, boy. You better not be seeing trying to hit me up. Trying to, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. She said, she can't have nobody over there. She can't be freaking leaking over there. My dad would kill me. As I said. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything I can't do anything when my dad's home. Your dad was like, fuck you doing with my daughter? You ain't gonna be freaking leaking over here. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Bruh. Why you just straight up telling me what to do, bruh? It's like, stop telling me what to do. Every minute you tell me, you better do this, you better do that. Like, fuck if I don't. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, yeah, I was going to give you the dirty work, okay? I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. Now, I was looking forward to this. Hey, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would prefer to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots to the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Let me save. Okay, let's keep going. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. But she's almost a different personality on the phone. She's using tons of emoji and cute language. She also likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between that, what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really for me. Okay, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she need me? She might need me. I'm sorry. I decided to pay us. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Damn, bruh. Ain't your house, remember? Again, here we go. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Okay, I see it. I see now. But she leaves the door unlocked? The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Toby. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy as I almost say easy as hell. It's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she has had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sayori had all. Yeah, how'd she know? She left like right after we started talking. Right before we started talking about it. Sayori had already left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's cool. That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helpful with Monica? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how we were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Toby. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah, Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Toby. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Toby? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Wow. Wow. We can relate. We can relate, bro. We can relate. Depression is depression is no fun. Tell you, I deal with those episodes every time. Like, you feel like you just don't want to get up and do anything. It's just so sad. You just don't want to get out of bed. Shit like that. You're just angry at the world sometimes too. Yeah, I can relate to that. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Wow, that is just fucked up. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that sometimes. Depression ain't no joke, bro. That's why I haven't really made videos like that. Because of depression. That's why I took that 9-month break. Then I took that after that, I took like another 4 months off. I'm telling you, depression ain't no joke. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care to waste by having them spend it on me? I feel like that, bruh. She's describing what depression is. This is what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worried about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me and that entire time I've known her? Yeah, people can hide depression so easily. They can just give you a fake smile. Then the moment you turn your back, they're sad. They're laying in bed sad. Or they're just angry at the world or just sad at the world. Just, shit like that. Did she really want it so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Toby. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I had told you, then you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Yeah, I feel like that. I'm telling you, everything she's saying, I feel like it. I'm not gonna say every time, but I feel like that. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Toby, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Toby. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. And if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Toby, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Toby, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you'll have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need to do, if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand why any of my feelings to Toby. The only way I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this has to be of all days, this has to be one here where I have others plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I wouldn't really forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. And at the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be good. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. Okay. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's She's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. What the fuck? Okay. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Yeah, it is too. Looking like a total lolly. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkwardly already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen is equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday night, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that I didn't already have and have them at home. If I didn't have them already at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear that Natsuki suddenly say that rather than saying snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Toby? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah, this is totally heavy. Damn! Strong ass girl. Damn, bro. You don't see her in the deadlifting and shit. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? God damn, I am. If you carrying something that's heavy where I can't even pick up, you carry it all the way from your house, bruh. You strong as hell, bruh. You need to be signed to the NFL. That was strong ass arm, bruh. The fucking Falcons need you. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. I'm saying. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Small and strong as hell. You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Bruh. Natsuki ass is a fucking bruh. Watch, I bet you what you say next. My chest started hurting really bad. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Yeah. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I'm like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worthy of my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more for you. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, how now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like shit. Natsuki catches her words and her face turned red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you're trying to trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ah, how would you know? How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Aha! You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Toby. Natsuki smiled deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. But if she's satisfied enough for now, finally start to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Toby, where did you put the food coloring? The battery's going to be in the oven soon, so I need to fill it in the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick the favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah, you're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any art into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it's just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori's and Monica's delighting expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sound like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. I'll just take a bit longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the ice and it pops into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Natsuki wanna throw hands, bro. Come on, bro. Throw them hands. I like to see you try. Shit. Actually, nah. Don't fight her, bro. If she carried all that shit and you can barely pick it up, bro. Don't try to fight her. She will punch the shit out of you. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah, the force of Natsuki pulling me causes a stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? It's our fault. There's a big glob of ice on Natsuki's cheek. He tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki wipes it off her finger before shoving it towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Damn, she enjoying this shit. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just seeing you react to it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. You saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking icing. What? Did you seriously just, Natsuki is so, bruh. I don't care, bruh. She better wash her head. Listen. You putting this girl's finger in your mouth? What the fuck? Bruh, I'm sorry, this is too freaky for me. Natsuki is so surprised that she couldn't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Toby, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? I'm saying, bruh. No, bruh. She likes you. I knew she liked you the whole time. That's what I'm saying. She's a tsundere. She acts like she don't like you, but she really does. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Oh, nowhere. The fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in your dumbass. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked with her before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Damn, he dead ass was just about to blame her too. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to get the blackened tray out the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, if I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slide the cupcakes trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff so I can. Okay, bear with me, y'all. I brought decorating stuff so you can get creative. Here, scoop the ice into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that have a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word like they like. Uh, I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle on each of the bags. Bruh, Natsuki loves you, bruh. Natsuki wants you. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. We finally finish. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side to side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Haha. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. No, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. No. It still fucking ends up the same result. You still ate. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you've always had this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring up the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, and you probably can do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Fucking ambulance. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't. Damn, a burp. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. Show me how fun baking can be, like you want it. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Toby, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh, I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you. So, Natsuki is closer to me. Not what? Wait, why she just, bruh, get out my face! Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Bruh, she wants to kiss you. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Yeah? Oh, Sayori, bruh. Sayori just ruined it for us. We're about to get our first kiss. And Sayori jumps in the way, jumps out of nowhere. Like I said, that's the homie. She can jump in anytime. Let me save. Okay. Hi, Toby. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Toby. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Damn, Natsuki wants a threesome. Oh, already? Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see it myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much you were having fun with Natsuki? And how close you got to her? It makes sense to me. I mean, it makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Toby? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could disappear. No, bro, don't say that. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Toby. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your symphony on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should have just Monica was right about what? Monica, bro, she's suspicious as hell, bro. She arriving to the club late, bro. She's suspicious as hell. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you feel any pain anymore. I mean, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Toby. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Toby, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anyone anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand at all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Okay. I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. I'm gonna go with going to have to. Cause I don't want her to hurt herself, bro. I love you. Yeah. Those are my true feelings. So there is no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having more fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly most important to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Toby. Oh, he's hugging her, bro. Bruh. Let me get this as a thumbnail. Okay. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Toby, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Toby. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Toby. Oh, it's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace it suits you best. Hey, Toby. Sayori gazes with me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayori meant by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to the school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the school event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about this event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. Will be great too. Toby, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she tried a little harder. But I suddenly remember that okay, let me read this again. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I shouldn't have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Toby. Especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Wait, how do you know? You weren't there. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. What? Bruh, how do you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. No. You doing something, bruh. What? I stammer, embarrassed. But did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That's what I'm saying, bro. Monica is doing something. That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Bro, no, she's doing something. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member poem is neatly printed on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out my head, 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 get out my head. Well, you know. Get out of my head. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Toby, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I want to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Yeah, something's wrong. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Wait, what'd she say? Okay. I quicken my pace. Bro, you better use Usain Bolt over there. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of waking her up to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Bruh, she don't keep the doors locked. Somebody just walk up in that motherfucker like Toby. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. This is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have her enter the classroom like this. I mean, I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? Yeah. Yeah. But she really leaves me no choice. Yeah, but you gotta see if she's alright, so I gently open the door. Sayori. Oh no. Oh. Bro, what? No, bro. What the hell? She offed herself. No. No. Why, bro? Why? Why? Sayori was my favorite character out this game, bro. Why? Cause you know we can relate. That's why I picked her as my favorite character. Bruh. What the hell? What the hell? This is what I'm saying. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I couldn't believe what my eyes are showing me. Oh my goodness, bro. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'll be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. Oh my goodness. She did that to herself because I confessed to her? Bro. What? No. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? Bro, I should have picked the other option, bro. This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. No. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Let me say before anything. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh, this is the end. This is the ending. Like I said, I've seen other YouTubers play this, but this is the ending. What's going on my screen? Look, bruh. What is going on? Why is Sayori be covered up by Monica? And a little bit of Natsuki. And Yuri. Bro, what's going on? I bet it's something to do with Monica, bro. She's suspect as hell. Bruh. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the video. I think this has been going on for almost 2 hours. Longest I ever recorded a video. But bro, this is a shit ending, bro. I wish I could have gone back and done something. Bro, like I said, I seen Barleezy and them play this. It's just I only seen like the first 2 episodes of every YouTuber that played this. I only seen like part 1 and part 2 of Barleezy, part 1 of Cub Scouts, and well, Corey only played the first part. But man, this is a crazy ending. Bro, she did that. Why? Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll probably play what? I can't click new game. I don't know what's gonna happen if I press that, but I'll make sure to record next time. And like I said, I'll see you guys later. Peace.